Welcome to a quick intraday update of the index, and right now I have this chart of Nifty 50, and we did really have a gap up opening, and we opened somewhere around 394, and there's this gap. So this gap is called as breakaway gap, and it shows strength that you didn't really visit this gap. So the ideal notion would be to just keep on with the trend until it doesn't really go into this gap. So the counts are very simple as of now. So I could label this as one, or let's just label this as an A wave, and this as a B wave. And you did really complete 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so this is the ninth leg. So there's a possibility that if you want to go down, if you really want to go down, then you'd ideally not just be correcting this rally, you'd be correcting this entire rally. So I really have to calculate the Fibonacci retracement levels for this entire rally. So the support comes in around 25,375. So does this mean that the market really has to come to that level? Absolutely not. It just, if it wants to, it can complete the impulsive move and just start with making successives A, B, C, D, E on the higher sides. If I were to talk about the daily trend line, which I could very well plot from the September high, so that takes me around, okay, so we have pretty much crossed above that, and we have also crossed above the previous swing high of 25,448. So let's round it off to 25,450. So we have gone above that, so that does signify up to some level that our current hypothesis is correct, and we are heading for higher levels. So the next level which I'm really looking at is the upper end of the Bollinger Band, which comes in around 25,568. And overall, if you were to label this as an impulsive move and this as a sideways kind of correction, then after an impulsive move and this sideways correction, I expect a move on the higher side towards 28,000. Okay, so I think that is my intraday as well as long-term take on Nifty. If I were to look at Nifty Bank, then the counts are pretty much the same, wherein this is A and this is B, and I could keep labeling this as an A, B, eventually expecting it to rise even higher towards C, D, and E. And the next real resistance comes in around 57,614, and that's roughly 500 points higher from here. And the impulsive target based on wave theory would really take us towards life highs, and even above that towards 58,500. If I were to look at the intraday charts, then I could very well see that a 20 EMA comes in around 56,820. That's roughly 300 points lower from here. Just in case if you were to dip over here, that would mean that you are correcting this entire rally, and whenever we end this correction, or even if we start it, we are headed towards 57,600. I think that was my take on Nifty and Bank Nifty. Thank you.